Good evening, good evening, good evening again, folks. Welcome to another front load and another episode of Spilling Tea. I'm your host, Tiffany Daniels. We are going back to that horrible world known as the JRC, but before we do, the usual disclaimers. If you are unfamiliar with the Stop the Shocks campaign or the campaign against the troubled teen industry, you're going to find all the pertinent links right there in the description box. Please, in particular, take note of the article written by NeuroClastic, a small non for profit started by Autistics for Autistics. In that article, they did interview over 900 ABA professionals in regards to the JRC's so called behavior modification program. The Judge Rotenberg Center doesn't want you to read that article so much. They have threatened NeuroClastic with a defamation lawsuit. They did not remove it from the website. Well, folks, NeuroClastic has refused. Please read the article. Share it on all your social media. We also have linked in there NeuroClassic's public statement in regards to the defamation lawsuit threat, as well as a link to their GoFundMe. We are crowdfunding just in case the Judge Rotenberg Center actually ever sees through with their threat. Trigger warning, folks. When we discuss places like the Judge Rotenberg Educational Center and Agape Boarding School for Boys, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips of surveillance footage of people with disabilities, disabled folks, and people with mental health issues being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, folks, please go ahead and utilize those headphones, all right? Second trigger warning, this channel is marked not for kids for a reason. We use profanity on occasion and speak on dark subjects. If your child is 16 and younger and they are watching this, very obviously parental supervision is advised, all right? All right, so back here, background and determination. On April the 25th, 2016, the FDA published a proposed rule to ban ESDs used to treat SIB or AB and requested comments on the proposal. This is what you and I have read over, the one that named the GED device outright. My question is, how is it when you did the proposed rule and you named the device and then you do the final rule all these years later in 2020, and then suddenly what? You lost your balls? Jesus. As explained, the proposed rule, ESDs for SIB or AB aversive conditioning devices that apply a noxious electrical stimulus, a shock to a person's skin to reduce or ease such behaviors. Again, we're going to explain to you what it is without naming the device. You literally defeated your own purpose. In your proposed rule, you named the device. Between 2016 and 2020, you lost your marbles. Okay? What happened in that space of time behind closed doors? That's what I would like to know. And after over a decade invested in all of this, I'm sure. I'd love an answer, I would really love an answer. Although the FDA cleared a few of these devices more than 20 years ago due to scientific advances and ethical concerns tied to the risk of ESDs, state of the art medical practice has evolved away from their use and toward various positive behavioral treatments, sometimes combined with pharmacological treatments. Crazy that medicine could advance in over 2 3, literally we're on decade 4 in regards to aversives. Isn't it crazy how that works? But again, the problem is you keep using ESDs where GED should be set. Okay? Only one facility in the United States has manufactured these devices or used them on individuals in recent years. Name the device, Karen. need to get a bullhorn and walk into FDA headquarters. Don't think I wouldn't do it. As a result of this evolution in treatment over the past several decades, the available data on information on the risks and benefits of ESD are limited. Limited my ass. Sorry, FDA, I got to call you out on that one. Was all the ER documents literally dating back to 1990 not good enough for you? Because to go over again briefly all that was brought forward since the hearings began in regards to the FDA decision circa 2014. Survivor stories, ER documents, video surveillance footage, ER pictures. If that's not a lot of evidence, then I don't know what you want at that point. Seems to me that is plenty of evidence of the damage that this device has done. But again, they are not naming the device, and this is how we keep having this conversation. Some point between 2016 and 2020, we stopped naming the device. We stopped targeting the specific device that was causing the issue, for lack of a better way of putting it. Therefore, completely and utterly defeating the purpose of all these hearings for going on almost a decade. We're going to close on that, folks. We don't get very many views on this channel. The few that we do get do tend to get removed from time to time. So, folks, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. I do appreciate your time tonight. As always, we folks at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. I will see you in a minute. Bye-bye, everyone.